just finishing up my morning cup of tea, and in a little bit I'm going to head to Tianguis, San Felipe. It's a massive outdoor market in the north of the city. It's said to actually be 7 kilometers long with 30,000 vendors, which crazy to wrap your head around that number. Although when you're there, the amount of tables and stalls they have, it can be a very accurate number. And today I thought I'd bring you guys along and you can see what it's like there. The variety here is absolutely mind-blowing. You've got everything from appliances to clothing to household items to street food. Whether you're looking for something very specific or just browsing, there really is something for everyone here. You will definitely get your steps in here. I've never been able to walk the entire length of this market. There's just way too much to cover. In the middle of the market, there's a section that branches off into the side streets, and it goes for maybe an extra 3 blocks or so. From what I saw, a lot of the vendors there were selling clothing. And I'm not joking when I say you might need a GPS to find your way back from where you started from. I actually had to do it this week and I got a little bit lost. Also just wanted to put this out there in case it might be a concern for anyone, but it does get pretty hot under those red tarps, especially in the summer. And as you can see, it's quite crowded. And there aren't really many places you can sit down unless you're sitting at one of the food vendors. This market is really great if you're into thrifting. Mexico City doesn't really have thrift stores, it just has vintage stores, and they can sometimes be a little bit on the expensive side. The clothes here that you see that are all in piles on all the tables, they actually come from the United States. And how this works is all the clothes are collected in the US, mainly through donation centers, thrift stores, textile recyclers, and are sold in bulk. By weight, usually by the tons, to international buyers. And then the clothes are compressed into really large bales for easier shipping. And here in Mexico, wholesale importers purchase these bales and import them here and then sell them wholesale, either by the bale or partial bales, to vendors here. When you go to these markets, you might notice that 90% of these clothes are all tops, and that's due to them being at a higher turnover rate and resale value. It's not like there's anywhere for you to try these things on, and, well, I don't know about you, but finding a pair of pants that fit good can be a real struggle. The clothes are all sorted and all in good condition. You can even find clothes with tags still on them. If you work in an office, it's a great place to go and find work clothes. I often see a lot of Banana Republic, J. Crew, Loft, all in perfect condition, but really it depends what weekend you go. But if this isn't your thing, they also sell new clothes too, along with endless housewares, gadgets, vintage or collectible finds. And if anyone knows what that furry vintage toy thing was, let me know in the comments. It kind of looks like it might be from a movie. And just down the street, you'll find Mercado San Felipe. It's an indoor market where everyone does their weekly shopping. It seems like a place where everyone knows each other in the neighborhood. You'll find fresh produce, meat, tortillas, and mainly little shops selling clothes and household items too. It's one of those places that feels like the heart of the neighborhood. The main street that the market is on is very lively, and wandering around the neighborhood there are many small and family-run businesses like corner shops, restaurants, little places that make fresh tortillas every day, and surprisingly enough, a lot of shoe stores. And I'm not sure if it's only on Sundays because of the Tianguis, but there are many street vendors too. I really like the ones selling the huaraches, the leather sandals. But overall, the neighborhood has a very friendly vibe to it. Well, that brings us to the end of my day in San Felipe. I always try to share places with respect. This is by no means a tourist guide, it's just me showing pieces of daily life that I find beautiful and interesting. Well, until then, I'll see you in the next video.